it once again.
Welcome to the Vibe Show Podcast with your boy, Kano the Don, and we got special guests in the building.
Yes.
Christian hip-hop extraordinaire, Marvin. What's up, baby?
What's up, man?
Oh, man. Hey, man. Don't come here with all that smiling and stuff, man.
Oh, man. It's the glory, baby. It's
Man,
the
I
glory.
appreciate you taking time out your schedule, man, to come in and join us, man. We so
No
glad
doubt.
to have you here. We've been waiting on this interview, man.
Man.
How you feeling, my brother?
Oh, man, I'm feeling blessed, man. You know, got an opportunity to chill out with my boy, you know.
No doubt.
Right. So, I'm excited about what God is doing, man.
Man, he definitely moving out here. He definitely moving. He doing some incredible things for you too, man. Trust me, we keeping up with you, man, and we seeing them numbers grow and them numbers and that new joint that you dropped, man. I mean, you really sizzling out here, bro.
Oh, man. Yeah, most definitely, man. You know, just whatever God dropped in my spirit, and I just put it all in the blender with my life experiences and things that I see that's going on, stuff that people need to hear and see. And so I want to be a product of that realness and that organicness and, you know, shed some light to the people, man.
With the projects, man, that you working on, man, you got like so many things going on, man, as far as musically, man, within the church, within the streets, man, just moving out here, man. Like, how you doing, bro?
Oh, man, it's just God graced me with it. When you have a desire to do something positive or whatever that God has placed you to do, man, he's going to grace you with it, you know? And so, man, I just love to see people's lives getting changed. People going to new levels, people stepping out into their destiny.
Right.
And, man, that's the most important thing, man, because we have a lot of pregnant people with a lot of gifts, you know, that's stirred up in the inside, and they need to birth it out, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So I just want to be that light and be that person to help them push it out, push that baby out, man.
I tell you what, man, you definitely keep me motivated and inspired in so many different ways, man. Even when I'm going through troubled times or whatever, and I call my brother up, man, you always got something positive to keep me lifted up, man. I appreciate that, bro.
Oh, man, that's what's up, man. You know, we got to be the light of the world, man. Got to have some fruit on our tree. So when our brothers need to pick a fruit off there, we got to make sure they ain't picking no bad fruit off there. We got to have some good fruit, man.
Right.
You know.
So, like, man, I mean, tell us what really, like, I mean, have you always had a love for music like that or whatever? Like, what really, like, pushed you towards that avenue?
Oh, wow.
And with, I mean, and with Christian hip hop as well.
Oh, man. Well, I can tell you, bro, I wrote my first rhyme in the second grade, man.
Come on, bro. The
Man.
second, bro.
Oh, second grade, man.
Wow.
Man, I can remember just a little bit of it, but man, they laughed at me, you know, how like, oh man, I'm gonna put my lyrics up, man. Until I started off when I was 14, when I really started rapping, when I moved to New Orleans. Well, in a violent area, you know, and man, the first day I moved to New Orleans, man, I got to kicking it with the homies, and man, they started rapping, and then, oh man, and that's when I started having a passion for rapping, and I started to find out, you know, saying, no, this is what I need to be doing, because this is something I enjoy doing.
Right,
and so, man, when you're surrounded by a lot of people that bring an influence on you, and you know, and you want to do something positive, I mean, man, I just gravitate onto it, man, and shoot, we was at it.
At that point, I mean, were you doing Christian rap at that point when you started, or you was doing
Oh, nah, man, because it was just, you know, a lot of homies from the hood, they hustling, a lot of gangsters and killers and whatnot, you know, but they took a liking to me because I was the youngest out the clique. And so they was like, man, bro, you a young cat, man. I mean, I see you got a lot of potential in you. And so, man, I kept trying to rap, and they like, man, rap whatever just come to your head, you know. And so I kept messing up, but and then eventually I started grabbing hold to it, and man, we start freestyling, and man, next thing you know, shoot, it was being birthed out.
Wow.
Yeah.
So at what point did you move to Baton Rouge? moved back to Baton Rouge?
I would say I moved up in Baton Rouge, I think when I was like 14 to 15 years old. I moved back from New Orleans to Baton Rouge in the South with my pops, man, in the South, up on Pecan Street. And so, man, and then I continued to rap, and man, my dad used to always fuss at me, man, because I used to freestyle on his tapes. I have a little double cassette player, man. I have one playing me playing the music, and one side I'm recording to him, blah, 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 blah. My dad said, man, I don't want to hit all these. Boy, he was doing so much cursing up in there, but I was rapping number gangster stuff, and I was just rapping about stuff that I've been through, stuff that I done seen, which it wasn't Christian life, but that was just what I was at that point at the point of time in my life. So, you know. And man, I thought I had a hit, man.
Right.
Sure, I was letting all my homeboys tell me, like, man, that's dope, man. That's dope, man. You need to get in the studio. But I ain't had no access to no studio. I was just still continuing on working on my craft, man.
But I mean, man, that's amazing. I didn't even know you was in New Orleans, dog. Like, for real.
Yeah.
But what converted you? What really made you want to wholeheartedly commit your life to God, man?
Oh, man. Oh, wow. God has been performing so many miracles in my life when I was out there in the streets, man. And, you know, and God just been showing up for me, man. Kept showing up. But I finally gave my life just wholeheartedly, bro, when, you know, the people pulled me over one day because I was, you know, still dipping and dabbling. I was going to church, but, you know. But when police pulled me over, bro, and I had drugs in the car. I had alcohol up in there, and I'm loaded.
Right.
And you know, and the police pulled me over, and God told me, he said, today you better pick who you gonna serve. And God spoke to me clearly.
At that moment?
At that moment, right there, man.
Wow.
At that moment, and boy, when I say, okay, God, please just get me out of this here, and I'm gonna serve you wholeheartedly, Lord. And don't you know, the police went in the car, they checked, they had drugs and everything. They ain't even something either jail or nothing. The drugs were still in the car. They ain't even pulled the liquor out or none of that.
What?
Man, yeah, man. Bro, and I knew that was the move of God. And I said, yes, God, that was confirmation. So that's when I started my faith walk with God.
A message to any of the struggling artists out there or whatever, man, that may be struggling with their faith walk of, or whatever, you know, maybe going back and forth or trying to find their way or whatever. Like, I mean, what would you tell them?
First of all, I would say consult with God first. Consult with God first, man, and wait on his answer. Because when we leave prematurely trying to do things on our own, we're subject to fall back into the same thing and starting over and over again. So I would say definitely consult with God first and his word, and wait on his answer and see where he wants you to go at from there with it.
As far as the Christian hip hop world or whatever, like what's your feel about the atmosphere of that?
The atmosphere about it, all I would say is the best thing is just stay in your own lane and stay in your own element. And that would stop you from getting a whole lot of confusion, and then it help you more to focus on your craft, because they got a lot of Christian artists and a lot of secular artists too. They sound alike. They always focusing on each other and not focusing on their craft.
Right. So you think I mean, is it a lot of struggles within it? Because a lot of people might think that it might be easy, you know, not doing secular rap or whatever. I mean, do you ever find yourself, you know, backsliding or maybe, you know, falling short at times or whatever, or getting aggravated or?
At times I do, but the thing is that you just gotta focus on your craft, and you have to focus, and you got to know who you are, and you got to know what lane you are in, and you have to not focus on how far other people are in the business, and just focus on your process, because everything is the process.
Right. I definitely agree with you on that. It definitely is a process, and it's not easy.
No, it's not. Because, you know, you got people out there for themselves, you know, got hidden agendas. And so what you want to do is just continue to keep your faith and focus on your craft and allow God to give you the provision. Because he's not going to give you no provision without the vision.
Feel like you more attacked, like, you know, trying to walk that straight and narrow and being a Christian hip hop artist or whatever. Do you feel like you come under more attack?
Most definitely. Anytime you try to do something right, man, you're gonna always get attacked. And so you just gotta continue to press your way through. And once you press your way through, man, you're gonna get to the other side. You're gonna get to the next level. So, and there's different levels to it, because once you get past that level, is another level. And once you get past that, man, and get past people and get past fear, because once you get past fear, man, oh man, you be good to go. And you won't have to worry about being intimidated by any other artists out there, because that brings jealousy, and you can't focus on your craft, and you always sound like everybody else.
Right, I definitely feel you on that, man.
Yeah.
It's like people be afraid to be their own selves and try to find their own lane, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man.
God, yes, man, yes, because it took a while for me to find my own lane and my own element, my own style, and I have a unique style, and all because of I just focus on my craft and not focusing on everybody else and how their style is.
Right.
So we just have to be different, and you stand out from everybody.
Right. Well, the name of the project that you have, because you do have a project completed at this point, right?
Oh yeah.
You got music up right now?
Oh yeah, it's up. It's up.
Well, I mean, where can they find it at?
You can find it on iTunes. When you hit iTunes, look for Set Apart. You'll see me in the camouflage. And definitely, if not so, I have a website. You can check me out on www.changeovermusic.com. It's changeovermusic.com. And you hit the icon, and I have my testimony. Have the music there. If you want to donate to the vision, that's there. Anytime you want to book me, all that's there. The information's there, man.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, are you doing any shows right now, or?
Yeah, I have one that's up in October. So I'm definitely, man, I'm just ready to go bless the people, man, and just give them what they need, you know.
It's like in the business, like
Yeah.
your take on like the whole Christian music business.
Oh my God, man! I tell you, from my experience, man, it's just like the secular music business, man, because it's a lot of wolf and sheep clothing, and I just experienced a lot of people not trying to point my finger at the church, but Jesus has also had warned us about false prophets and wolf and sheep clothing. So I ran across a lot of that and lost a lot of money, man. And
you saying like with not to cut you off, you saying like with different things that you see online, like false advertisement, like what you mean, like websites and stuff?
False advertisements, and from hand to hand, just face to face, thinking, people will sell you dreams, man. You just gotta watch their motives. They have hidden agendas, and they think that just because you have a heart to, you have a heart for your craft, and they think that you're desperate and you're so excited to get caught up in the glam and all that, and then they end up trying to run game on you, so you just have to have a spirit of discernment and be able to detect those.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
If people wanted to reach you on your social platforms or whatever, how could they be able to reach you?
Man, if you on Instagram, it's Marvin _ the gospel artist on Instagram. You can check me out up on Facebook on Changeover Music, MUZIC. You can catch me on Twitter, Marvin Dorsett 13. And man, y'all just get at me, man. I'm just trying to get out here and shed some light to the people, man.
Word. Any shout outs, anything, anybody you want to shout out?
Oh yeah, man. First of all, I want to give glory to God, man, for allowing me to have this opportunity with you, but also my brother Kano, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, I tell you this, I can tell you, my boy Kano, man, he the one pulled me and showed me exactly about the business side of it, and also just having faith in me when nobody else did, man. And so, man, I just appreciate your realness, man, and just continue to, you know, show that brotherly love, man. That's awesome. And I like to send a shout out to my pastor, you know, because without her and her husband, man, I wouldn't be able to stay in my element as a Christian.
Just want to thank you, man, so much. And people don't know, man, how talented you really are. I know personally, man, because I've had the opportunity and the blessing to be able to work with you hands-on from the beginning of your career, man, into the present. And I've watched you grow into this phenomenal man and phenomenal artist with so many gifts to give to the world, man. And I tell you, it's really a treasure, man, having you as a brother. And I really appreciate you taking the time to come and do the show, man.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Anytime, man.
Y'all, this is my brother, Marvin, man, in the building, man. It's the Vibe Show Podcast, man, with your boy, Kano the Don and Marvin.
Yeah.
We out.
Yeah.